Hi there! In this video I'm gonna show you one double and one triple piston extender for each direction, starting with the double vertical. So this one is actually the easiest one. All you need to do is take two pistons, stack them on top of each other, put a redstone repeater into the bottom one, put an observer on top, two blocks, and there you go. First one is done. Next we're gonna do double downwards piston extender. So what you wanna do here is you wanna build up 4 blocks, put 2 sticky pistons facing downwards and a block on top of that, of course. And then what you want to do is you want to build up a couple of blocks away, put a note block with 2 observers facing into it. Gotta remember that you want the arrows on the observers pointing into the pistons. Then you put a redstone repeater on top of that, 2 pieces of redstone dust, and there you go. Next we're gonna look at the double horizontal piston extender. What you want to do here is, just like the first one, you want to put 2 pistons next to each other. You can put a button back here. Then we want to put 2 observers facing this direction. Again, the arrows facing towards where you want to push the blocks. 2 blocks on top of that, and there we go. Okay, so these next ones are a bit trickier. These are the triple extenders, and this one is going to be the triple vertical piston extender. So what you want to do there is start by placing 3 pistons on top of each other. Put a repeater facing into the bottom piston, redstone dust on top of that, go up, place an observer with the arrow pointing up, then you want to put another observer into this piston with the arrow pointing into it, there we go. On top of that you put a redstone repeater on 4 ticks, very important. On top of this observer put a block with a redstone dust, and then 1 more observer with the arrow pointing up on top of that repeater, put a block on top of that, and there we go. So now if you activate this, we have a fully functioning triple piston extender. So next is going to be the one that I, in my opinion, think is the most difficult one, which is going to be the triple downwards piston extender. So what you want to do is you want to put 3 pistons just like that. Put the block you want to push underneath the last one. Make sure you have enough space beneath, because otherwise, it's actually not going to push. So what you want to do here is you want to build out 3 blocks so you can put some observers. You want to put 1 observer with the arrow facing into the block that you want to push. Then we want to go underneath here and put another observer. Make sure that this arrow is pointing down. On top of that, you want to place 1 repeater on 1 tick and 1 repeater on 4 ticks. Put another block here. And on top of that block, you want to have an observer that is facing downwards. Again, the arrow. And here we place 2 observers that are facing into this piston. On top of that, we place another observer that is facing into that piston. Put a redstone dust on top of this observer, and there we go. This should now be fully functioning, and we have a triple downwards facing piston extender. Okay, and then for the last one is going to be the triple horizontal piston extender. So again, we want to go ahead and place 3 pistons on top of each other, but laying down. Then we want 1 observer into the first piston, arrow into that piston. In the middle piston, we also want an observer looking that way. Then we want 1 redstone repeater right here, that's going to be on 3 ticks. Want to place 1 observer here with the arrow pointing this way towards where you want to push the block. Put a block right there. Put the repeater on 4 ticks next to this observer. Put another block on top of that. 1 more redstone repeater on 2 ticks. Put another repeater right there on 4 ticks. 1 last observer pointing towards this piston. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and remove these. Fill that gap in with new blocks. And then replace the pistons. If we go ahead and activate this, this is now working. There we go. And that was 6 simple and cheap piston extenders.